Welcome everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Oh my goodness, it's been 40 days and a week. I turned 40 last Saturday, and if you've been following, I've been sharing lessons from my experience and experience of other people, and I thought I was going to drop this bonus episode, if you like, on my birthday, but my goodness, it was an amazing day. It was an avalanche of well-wishing, gifts, prayers, so many things. I thought, you know what, I'll just let this play out. I'll just receive all this love that I'm getting. I just appreciate all these people who are taking time out of their own time, to just appreciate me. I'm just going to soak in all the love that they're sending my way, and I was going to push this out about a week after. So we're here today. In case you're new here and you do not know what I'm referring to, I have a playlist of all the lessons. So if you stick with me on this episode, towards the end, you can just click on that playlist and go through it. You can save it, even go through it and listen to the lessons. So let's get into the bonus episode for this 40-day journey, and it's legacy over applause, the importance of living a life that outlasts you. We've been on this 40-day journey. It's a journey through life. It's a journey of reflection, growth, faith, and purpose. And if you've been with me from the beginning, I want to say a big thank you for taking the time to lean into this brief but meaningful reflections. And if you're just tuning in, it's a great place to begin. But I do encourage you to go back and listen to each episode in this series. Each of them, they're a piece of my heart, a summation of insights, mistakes, lessons, and revelations drawn from 40 years of living. But today, I want to close out with a topic that's not just important, but defining, and that is legacy. Not applause, not adulation, not clout, but legacy. You see, applause is fleeting. Fame will fade, trends come and go, but legacy, it outlives us all. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children." This isn't just about, it's much more than money or property. Those things are good, but this is more about impact, right? It's about the values, the faith, the wisdom, the habits, the courage, and the truth that you pass down. Legacy is about what remains after your voice has gone silent. It's the fingerprint you leave on the hearts of others. It's the ripple effect of your decisions, integrity, your obedience, long after you're no longer in the room. And when it comes to legacy, here's what I've learned over the past 40 years. You don't have to be famous to be impactful. I know that for sure. You don't have to trend to be transformative. You don't have to wait for that to happen. You can be transformative wherever it is that you are. You don't require a big, massive stage to be significant. See, the people who have shaped me the most, and still are, they didn't have the biggest following. They had consistency, they had faith, they had substance and integrity. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for us. You see, in the coaching world, especially in this era of digital everything, it's so tempting to chase the spotlight, to build platforms rather than people, to perform instead of serve, to seek validation instead of building on values. But true leadership, the kind of leadership that lasts, is rooted in something deeper. It's rooted in legacy. And legacy is built in the hidden places. I've found that in the quiet moments, in the prayers no one hears but God, and the forgiveness that no one claps for or even acknowledges or even appreciates, and the resilience that doesn't make the headlines, and the everyday choices that may appear small but build empires of influence over time. And if you're listening today and you feel like, what you're doing doesn't really matter, I want you to pause and ask yourself this question: am I living for the applause, or am I living with legacy in mind? Sometimes we are quick to write off the things that we are doing, the importance and the significance of them, because they may not be as grand as compared to other people who have bigger platforms. But that doesn't diminish the importance of what you're doing. You see, applause demands noise, but legacy requires intention. Now, I'm not saying that visibility is wrong, definitely not. I'm not saying that influence is bad, it isn't. In fact, they can be powerful tools, and if you've got them, my advice is to use them wisely. But even they should never be the goal. Because here's the truth: success is not just what you achieve, it's what you leave behind. It's who you equip, who you help heal, who you inspire, who you lift up. Legacy is about multiplication. It's about pouring yourself out in such a way that others are better because you lived. As I reflect on this 40-day series, these episodes were more than just content for me. There are seeds. Some may grow fast. Others may sit in someone's spirit for months before blooming. But they were planted with legacy in mind. And my prayer is that something from these reflections, however small, sticks with you and shapes you. That you too would choose to live from the inside out. That you would pursue purpose over performance. That you will prioritize integrity over applause. That you'll be faithful to your lane, your season, your process, even if no one is clapping. Because again, applause will stop, but legacy will echo. So I leave you with this. What are you building that will outlast you? What values are you leaving that will bless people that you may never ever meet in person? What seeds are you sowing now that will grow into trees for generations to come? Think on these things. Don't underestimate the power of your daily decisions. Don't disqualify your impact because it doesn't look like someone else's. The purpose of your calling isn't for the applause. You're called to be significant, and you can be just that where you are and with the audience that you've got. Significance is measured by heaven, not by hashtags. Please remember that. Thank you for walking with me through this 40-day journey. If this series blessed you, please share it with someone that you love or care about. Just share it to whoever will see it on your platforms. Go ahead and save the playlist if you haven't already. Revisit the episodes, reflect on them, let them sink in, interpret them as it suits your life specifically. And most of all, live your life. I want to encourage you to live your life like it matters, because it does. Alright, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, let me encourage you to go ahead and do so, because beyond my 40-day series, I do share content along the lines of personal performance coaching from a faith-based perspective. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. It tells you when I put new resource out. And go ahead and give this episode a like. Go ahead and share it. And until next time, live full, love deep, lead strong, and never forget that legacy begins now.